Alright, and we're back. And hey, I went ahead and changed my outfit. Yeah, this is just another outfit that you get with this new port. So now that we had the Flamerangs, we have a whole new section of levels that we can go play. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom! Hey look, already a collectible right in front of us. Someone else has boomerangs.
He's smarter than I thought.
Okay, now it's just getting ridiculous. You know, I made the Sonic Adventure reference with Shazza and Rouge, but this is just getting ridiculous. Do we seriously have an Australian version of frickin' Shadow the Hedgehog? Like, come on. This is getting... whatever.
I imagine we shall do quite well here, because it's a perfect focal point for the talisman machine.
So we got 3 whole levels to play. Outback Safari, Bridge on the River Ty, and Snow Worries. Let's go ahead and do Bridge on the River Ty. Hey, we got ourselves another cutscene.
You have done well, my friend. The information you supplied is invaluable.
It's literally an Australian Shadow the Hedgehog! Come on! So many Sonic the Hedgehog-like comparisons.
Of course he will never succeed! I want this meddling mammal stopped at any cost!
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Those talismans are as good as mine. Begin phase 2!
Okay. Bridge on the River Ty. We also have a very well-dressed tree frog.
There's nothing quite like a moonlit Billabong. Except maybe a moonlit Billabong full of giant roaches, spiders and bats.
Not a fan of roaches. Or spiders, for that matter. You know, the last time I heard the word Billabong, it was that, like, surf clothing company.
G'day,
That was ages ago when I was a kid.
to the Billabong.
I don't know if they still exist or not.
Home of me old mate, Dennis the Cheapskate. Well, sorry, I mean Green Tree Frog. He has got the biggest.
I love Maury's voice actor.
Side of the black stump.
They just said screw it, throw it in.
He's too precious with them. I'm sure if you did some odd jobs for him, he'd be happy to throw some your way. You know what I mean?
Leave it to me, Maury.
Now, when you say he has a collection of Thunder Eggs, how many are we talking? I didn't know what else to do with this guy. He just stood there. Lesson learned, I suppose. But yeah, if Dennis has a supposed collection of Thunder Eggs, again, how many, like, qualifies as a collection? Because he does have a few that we're gonna get in this update, but is it enough that it could pretty much just render the rest of the game pointless? How desperate are you to save your family, Ty? How badly do you want to save them? Are you willing to just take all of Dennis's Thunder Eggs? No, Ty wouldn't do that. Despite being marketed as like a super big, edgy, boomerang-throwing Thessaline, no, he's not gonna do that. But then again, this is a game made for children, so, I seriously cannot get over the fact that we're just dealing with Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. Oh my goodness. Had to throw in an evil version of Ty. Because he also has boomerangs, but they have skulls on them. And he's an evil version of Ty, working for Boss Cass. Like, okay, gameplay-wise, this is not the same as Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is not going for, like, high-speed action like Sonic. This is more of a Banjo-Kazooie collectathon. But still, I can definitely see the inspiration for some of these characters. I guess it was popular. I mean, well, then again, I love a rival character, and that looks like a frickin' rival character and a half. Even if you can't see them all the way, it just screams rival. Evil Ty. Have we found the Virgil of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? Possibly. Possibly. Foolishness, Ty. Foolishness. Might controls everything, and without strength, you cannot protect anyone, let alone yourself, you drongo. How do you do an Australian version of that? Jeez. Also, these golden cogs are, you know, they're just kind of giving these to you. I guess they just want you to have a new boomerang. Which is fine by me. Also, I really dig the music here. It's just a really chilled out, relaxed groove. Yeah, some of these enemies now have, like, super armor or something. At least these guys do. But I do like the detail that their tails fall off whenever you hit them. It's a nice little touch. This area is a bit more closed in than Shipwrecks. But the next level, Snow Worries, oh boy, that's a big one.
Please don't hurt me.
Hey, relax, mate. I'm Ty, and you must be Dennis the Cheapskate. I mean, Green Tree.
Ty? Oh,
Nice one, Ty.
friend. I'm so glad to see you. The local bully, Neddy, has extinguished all the lights that show my way home. And now
Oh,
I don't
dear.
know where to go. It's not that I'm scared of the dark or anything, but,
That raises so many questions.
yes, could you kindly escort me home?
Okay. Now, I don't know if any of my viewers have watched the Donkey Kong Country cartoon show. By the way, if you haven't, it's bad. I like it just because of how freaking stupid and awful it is. And also, the guy they got to do the singing voice for Donkey Kong, because, by the way, it's a musical show, because of course it is, he was in Book of Mormon. He's a really good singer. Like, ridiculously so. He also did this theme song for Zaboomafoo, but that's besides the point. Okay, in that show, they made an OC character named Bluster, who was, like, a much more foppish, slightly British version of Donkey Kong, who had, like, a weird little perm haircut thing going on with a teeny tiny little mustache, and he was basically Dennis here. He was a huge wimp, and he talked exactly like that. So again, hang on. I need to find out when that show was. I know it was like early 2000s. Or maybe it was the early 90s. I remember it being on Kids WB or something like that. Because this game came out in 2002. That one came out in 1997, so late 90s. Okay, yeah. I would like to say someone from Chrome Studios watched at least an episode. And was like, yes, make it a tree frog, put it in the game. Do it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Ship it immediately. Oh. I would recommend watching some of the Donkey Kong show, if only just for the songs, because I think they're ridiculously catchy. My friends and I kind of like laugh at just how ridiculous that show is, because it's very ridiculous and it has a lot of really stupid bullshit that happens. Like it's, I don't know how you would do a cartoon show of Donkey Kong, but that wasn't the first idea that I had. It wouldn't be make it a musical. Although, given Rare and their amazing music, and also the whole Conker's Bad Fur Day like musical bit with the Great Giant Pooh, maybe that wouldn't be too far off from how like a proper Donkey Kong Country show would go. I don't know. But seriously, every episode had at least 2 songs. Pretty sure. It's just, wow. Very bizarre. I'm already getting a lot of references in this game. It's, So we got Sonic the Hedgehog, obviously. And now we got Donkey Kong the cartoon show. Alright, sure. Why not? We're kind of just leaving Dennis to his own devices, but we have some other collectibles go fine. We'll get back to him eventually. This is not a terribly big level, but don't worry, there are plenty of other big ones. Oh boy. Also, even though this is a relatively small level, this one gave me some issues finding all the collectibles. Oh my goodness. Just, because again, even with the cheat codes activated, it doesn't list where the boxes are. The opals, the Thunder Eggs, and any other collectibles, sure, it gives you a light. But boxes, which is where some of the opals are, no, you don't get that. No. Which makes the collectathon a bit more daunting. Because it's always the last 5 you have to deal with. Ugh. Not great. You know, I know a Billabong is like a night party, but I've not seen a whole lot of people. Not really. It's kind of just been Maury, Ty, and Dennis. And everyone Ty has been beating the shit out of. So, not much of a party. In fact, just so I don't get this wrong, let me go ahead and double check. Let's see. Definition of a Billabong. A blind channel leading out from a river. A usually dry stream bed that is filled seasonally. Australia. A backwater forming a stagnant pool. Wait a second. Wow, I've just been wrong for ages. I thought a Billabong was like a night party or something like that. Huh. No, a Billabong is just like a body of water. Alright. Well, hey, I learned something. And apparently Billabong, the clothing company, is still active. Go figure. You learn something new every day. Look how big the moon is! If this game has some Dragon Ball Z references in it, which it kind of does, sort of, maybe, a little bit, possibly. Regardless, with the moon that big, I'm expecting an Ozaru to show up and just start wrecking house. Or what's the Australian equivalent of an Ozaru? I guess a Bunyip. Bunyips are scary, man. They are horrifying. They are horrifying to look at. The one bunyip we've dealt with in Thai so far has been a nice guy, but oh boy. The actual mythological creature known as a bunyip, pretty spooky. Pretty spooky. It's like some horrible monster seal thing. And they live in Billabongs.
Home sweet home.
It is a pretty nice pad.
Thanks to you. I'm not sure if you know this, but I have a magnificent collection of thunder eggs. I insist that you have one.
That was uncomfortably close. Yeah, how many do you have, Dennis? How many do you have? I'm trying to save my family. You feel like just, front loading me a couple, however many you got? All of them. Just give me all of them.
The pilot flames must have gone out. Could you find a way to fire up the gas again? I'm allergic to gas. Otherwise, I'd do it, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
I guess I'm a plumber now. Fine. Well, the first one's right here, mate. Oh, right, you're allergic. Right, we're going with that. Right.
Hi, this is Dennis. I'm sorry, but I've stepped out to take a bubble bath. If you could leave your name and number at the sound of the beep, I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Ciao.
Okay. Pretty advanced. Pretty advanced for a treehouse. Alright, so that's another thunder egg we gotta go get. Turning on all the pilot lights. There's lots of stuff to do in this area. Whoop, another golden cog. Alright, 2 more. Getting closer to getting a new boomerang. Although the next one is made for getting more collectibles. And that's kind of its only feature. It's not exactly a flaming boomerang. Or a boomerang that shoots out multiple boomerangs. Or a boomerang that goes very far. We'll get to that one on the next update. I forget what the name of this costume is. I'm pretty sure it's the prototype version of Ty. So just a different colored pair of shorts. But trust me, there's plenty of other outfits for Ty. Some of which reference other characters. I already mentioned this before, but yeah, some of them from characters from future games. I'm not sure if they're going to port the rest of the Ty series, but you know what? I'd be interested. However, like I said before, Ty 1 feels like the most grounded of the games. Like standard issue collectathon stuff with some apparent slight references to Sonic the Hedgehog and other video games and potential cartoon shows. But other than that, just your basic collectathon with an Australian theme. The rest of them, really weird. Really weird as I remember. Oh no. No, no, no. Please no. Please no. Not this again. And there's 2 of them! Damn it! I hate these things. I have to deal with more turkeys. Why? And again, there are 2 of them. Fortunately, this is a much more enclosed area. However, they threw in a funny little gimmick for this particular one. They throw it between each other! Damn it! Stop it! They just keep passing it back and forth! Knock it off. Okay. Stop it. This is getting ridiculous. Knock it off. That is mine. You don't get this anymore. Hate those turkeys so much. Ugh. No more of you. And of course, these opals are just out of reach because I can't jump super high out of water. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Have to wait for the raft. That reminds me again, some of the enemies that we're fighting are just basic animals. Basic bats, crocodiles, etc. So when Dennis freaked out about the little tiny frog, what? I don't know how to comprehend that. It's a frog! You're a tree frog! You're a very tall, anthropomorphic, well-dressed tree frog, but you're still a frog! How does the sound of another frog freak you out? Like, is this a Crash Bandicoot thing? Where some of the inhabitants were turned into bipedal anthropomorphic creatures? Or... oh, it's so confusing. Hey, it's Rex.
G'day, mate. I came here to give Dennis some diving lessons, but he chickened out.
Well, who can blame him?
There's crocs in the water, mate.
No, Ty, it's high time you learnt how to dive. All you have to do is run and press the jump button near the water's edge, then press the bite button to do a dive. See if you can dive into that yellow crate.
I got on it. I did it, sort of. I'm not really sure what the point is of diving. Is there any point to this? Whatever.
Bonza, you're a natural, Ty.
Thanks.
If you're up to the challenge, why don't you try the Super Tower High Dive?
Sure.
Here's the challenge, mate. Dive from the top of the super tower and pass through each of the rings on the way down. If you
Holy
get them all,
shit!
I'll give you a thunder egg.
Who made this?
Beauty!
That is extremely high. Very tall. And now we're just playing Pilot Wings. Although I do like this track, it's nice. Well, that was easy. Yeah!
That was a pearler of a dive. I tell you what, mate, you'd give the Pippi Beach Nippers a run for their money. Here,
Thank you.
earn this.
Ripper!
Thanks, Rex. I don't know what that means, but thank you. You have a good evening. I don't really know what the point of diving is. I don't know if it gives you any kind of benefit besides just looking kind of cool, but whatever, it's fine. You got a thunder egg out of it. Yeah, I can't exactly blame Dennis for not wanting to be in the water, because there's crocodiles out here. Have you seen them? Look at them. They're all crazy-eyed, too. Yeah, getting back on the whole anthropomorphic versus regular animals thing. That kind of thing has always confused me. I'm sure it's confused a lot of people. Like the whole Pluto and Goofy thing. Why is this Thessaline able to wear pants and have an attitude and throw boomerangs, and why is that one extinct? What is the difference here? I don't get it. Why does that frog able to smoke a pipe, and why does that one just have to just hop around like normal? Just seems a little unfair at times, is all I'm saying. I know I'm probably thinking about this way too much, but I feel like it has to be an all or nothing thing. Otherwise, it just seems... It raises far too many questions. It makes me wonder, does Dennis have a pet frog? What are the implications of that? What if Maury met a regular version of a cockatoo, which I think that's what he is? Or what if Shazza saw a regular dingo? Again, these things are just... I don't know. That's another thing in, like, Sonic X. I'm bringing up Sonic X, I know. But in that show, which had some stuff that I'm not, fond of, like Chris Thorndike. But I do appreciate some of the little jokes here and there. I think in one episode, Chris brings out, like, some food for all of Sonic and his buddies. And he brings out something for, that hedgehogs normally eat. Cat food for some reason. And Sonic's all like, the hell is this? Well, you want me to eat cat food? Yeah, that's what hedgehogs eat. No, I eat chili dogs. But that doesn't make sense. That's not what hedgehogs eat. Well, that's what this hedgehog eats. It's like, I'm sure in that brief moment, Chris was going like, what the fuck are you? You're no normal hedgehog, you giant talking blue hedgehog. I am probably retreading a lot of old ground that people have already touched upon. But still, that one scene brought up this whole logic train. It makes you question a lot of things. This is kind of the reason why I don't deal with a lot of furry-based stuff. Klonoa was like an exception because Klonoa isn't like a real animal race. It's like a hybrid of something. Still.
You shouldn't be here, Ty. This is where Neddy lives. Neddy. Yes, Neddy. He's the biggest, toughest bully this side of the black stump.
Well, he doesn't sound so tough.
Nice one, Ty. Now you've riled him.
What? Okay. He seems very scary. Maury's terrified of Neddy. Can't imagine why. He looks like a Kremling. He actually looks a bit like a Kremling. In fact, some of the frill lizards, especially the big blue ones, kind of remind me of the Kremlings. Again, it just reminds me of a lot of collectathons. I suppose Donkey Kong does make sense. That is a collectathon as well. Not necessarily 64, but you know. The blue frill lizards remind me of Crusha.
Ho, ho, ho! Trespasser am orange rat, puny rat. No match for Nettie. Nettie clobber him good.
Me gonna step on you with my basketball shoes. Oh boy. Yeah. He has a target on his tummy. Oh my goodness. What is that filter? What is with the audio quality on his voice? Just throw flamerangs at his ass. It's easy. He literally has a target on his stomach. Come on.
What? Orange rat beat Nettie.
I did.
Oh, Nettie, I'm so ashamed. Here, Nettie gives shiny rock to new friend.
All right.
We're friends cause you asserted dominance. Thanks, Nettie. Good talk. Good talk. Hey, Maury, I kicked his ass. It really wasn't that hard. You got anything to say? No? Okay. I'm pretty sure Nettie will make an appearance in a later stage. Feels like that's been a running trend so far.
Congratulations, you've learned all I can teach you.
Really? That's all you could teach me? How to swim and how to dive. I mean, it's appreciated, but alright. I guess that's Rex. I guess he's done. Probably. Not sure. I'm sure if there's another stage with water, he'll be there, but still. That's all we get to learn? Alright, fine. Not really much more for Ty to do underwater. Those opals are just right there. They're taunting me. If they do bring back the Ty series, like the entirety of it, at least 2 and 3 to port, you know, to modern consoles, I wonder if that means they'll bring back Ty and make a whole new game. I'd be interested. At the very least, Ty's not like Bubsy. Bubsy was just bad. Bubsy was bad in his original game, he was bad in the reboot. Ty's original game, not bad. I mean, it's not like... again, it's not like the next Mario. Despite the marketing campaign of this game, it's not Mario and it's not Sonic. It's just another collectathon. But it wasn't a bad collectathon. I'm having fun with it so far. I'd be interested in a new Ty game. Hey, Dennis.
Superb! Now I can make a nice hot cup of tea. Thank you, Ty. Here's a little something that I insist you have. It's from my magnificent collection of thunder eggs.
Grouses!
What does that mean? You keep bringing up the collection. How many do you have? I'm trying to save my family. I'm gonna have to borrow all of
My
them.
house will be nice and toasty again, thanks to you.
Give me all your thunder eggs. I'm asking nicely. Hand them all over. It's a matter of my family's lives. Give them to me. Now. It's for a noble cause. I feel like Dennis is just, like, taunting Ty with that information. I have so many thunder eggs. Oh, so many. Yes. So many thunder eggs. My superb collection. So very many. Would you like to see it, Ty? Yes. Yes, I would.
Even the cockroaches here like a flutter at the track. It's so simple, even you can have a go. Just run to the finish, making sure you go through each checkpoint.
Yeah, I've done this before, Maury, but why you gotta be mean about it? You don't have to be a dick about it, mate. You're trying to help Ty find his family. Why do you gotta insult him? He's doing his best, Maury. Sure, he's not a genius, but come on. He's been doing pretty well so far. I like Maury. But as far as I remember in Ty 2 or Ty 3, one of those games that I played, I don't remember seeing Maury all that often. Which is a shame. I might be misremembering, but I think Maury's a great character. I like him. Not sure what happened with the voice actor, or if his actor is, still acting or is still kicking around, but yeah, I like all the deliveries and the little improv bits that he throws in with his lines. I like it a lot. In fact, I'm gonna look that up. Terry Gill. Was he in anything else? Oh no, he passed away in 2015. Oh, but he was on Crocodile Dundee. Of course he was. That's unfortunate. And Ty's voice actor is Stig Wemyss. And apparently a bit of trivia is known for not wearing shoes, but flip-flops to work every day, even in the winter. Interesting. Oh, but that makes me sad about Maury's voice actor. I didn't do that much research on the actors themselves, but I did like him. Yeah, I liked his performance in this.
Not bad at all. You've made it through in record time. Here's your thunder egg.
Sweet.
And thus, we begin the arduous process of looking for any missing collectibles. Again, like I said, this is the part of a collectathon I am not fond of. It's the trying to scavenge for the last little bits and pieces. Because even on a small map, they could be hiding in any nook or cranny. Which is, annoying, to say the least. Time-consuming is another adjective for it. Very time-consuming. Okay. Yeah, some of the collision detecting doesn't really want to play nice with me. Which can be a pain in the ass when you're trying to do these time trials. Fortunately, they're not nearly as bad as the Crash Bandicoot ones. But hey, you know what is nice? These magnet power-ups, which I can use to get the rest of those opals. Yeah, there we go. And also, as a huge dick move, yeah, there's the last of them. Right behind where you start. I think they did that at Crash Bandicoot level. That's mean. That's mean. Don't do that, video game. That's so mean. Alright, we've gotten all of our Thunder Eggs. Let's go ahead and go back to the Rainbow Cliffs.
I imagine we shall do quite well here, because it's a perfect focal point for the talisman machine.
Thank you, Julius. And I want to do a quick little check at Julius's workshop, but I was bad with math in my head whenever I was doing this recording. So yeah, I don't have nearly enough golden cogs, but hey, look! Rainbow scales! Still find a few collectibles here and there. So we might not get a new boomerang for this update, but don't you worry, we'll get another one by the end of the next update. But hey, plenty of rainbow scales along the way. And extra life! This game is easy. It's a lot easier with cheat codes, but still, that's besides the point. The cheat codes can break this game, but they're also pretty useful. Especially when you're trying to find hidden collectibles, which are very mean. Although the reward for getting all the rainbow scales is apparently really good. I've heard it is quite good. So now we got 10. And I believe the maximum rainbow scales is 25. So we'll be getting all of them before the end of this LP. But anyway, like I said, not enough golden cogs for our next boomerang, but in the next update, we will. Speaking of which, that's going to do it for this update. In the next update, besides getting ourselves a new boomerang, we're going to be playing the level Snow Worries. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next update. Until then, see ya.